Do you think you're making as many enemies as friends doing all this?
Oh, loads of enemies. It's absolutely delicious. Come on, let's go. I love it.
With the global climate emergency now firmly in the headlines and children engaged in environmentalism like never before, attention has spread to what the world's schools can do to better equip the leaders of tomorrow.
We children are doing this to wake the adults up.
She never loses hope. She doesn't give up.
Melanie Harwood is an education entrepreneur with a grand plan to revolutionise teaching. Her organisation, Educate Global, is spreading the United Nations climate change curriculum globally.
Our mission is to get an Educate Global climate change teacher accredited by the UN into every classroom, every school, everywhere throughout the world. Teachers throughout the world are sharing this on their social media. It's just spreading everywhere.
I followed Melanie on a trip to the oil-rich Middle East to see if her plan holds water. But my journey began in far more ordinary surroundings. Hi!
Hop in. Hey, get it.
Oh my God.
Hello, baby. So I'm as mad as a box of frogs. I'll have you. Oh God, I better put my bloody seatbelt on.
You better
I'm
have.
really be in trouble, aren't I? We really want to make sure that we're delivering a curriculum globally that is preparing this next generation for what's coming.
Does she ever stop?
No, actually. Even at bed you say, I'm just going to go sleep, and then you lie down and then I come in and you're still on your phone like messaging people or something.
Are you creating an army of Greta Thunbergs?
Yes, please. These are the lavender fields in Hitchin. This is a result of climate change. They couldn't farm this at all. The soil is just not viable, but it works for lavender. Come on then, let's go. Hannah Jane, bring the dog. Climate change was the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
So I had the idea of creating a cross-curricular climate curriculum, but I knew how hard it is to get into schools. I cannot look my daughter in the eye and not have done anything. The more you educate every child, every teacher, those children, teachers don't just teach children, they teach indirectly, they teach entire communities.
What do you think about Greta Thunberg?
I think she's a great influence on people. And I saw it on Instagram, people were saying how people have been copying her. But in a way, that's a good thing because we all need to be more like her.
You can tell from our messages, and it's like, what the heck are you on
Yeah,
about
I've
now?
never had somebody message me this much because you just message me like crazy
What
on...
do you mean? You're the one who messages me.
No, you're lying.
67 I had.
No, not me.
You're harassing me.
If you don't get under people's skin...
Well, they can ignore you, can't they?
Yeah.
And if you keep harassing people,
Yeah.
for want of a better word,
Yeah.
then you're harder to dismiss.
Absolutely. We need those leaders to come and help us get out into the world.
The United Arab Emirates might seem an odd destination to find such a leader. Human rights issues are widely reported and personal freedoms restricted, but as an autocracy, it is perhaps well placed to set long-term sustainability goals.
The reason why we're here this morning is to plant trees together. I know Greta Thunberg is out there championing the cause and staying out of school. I want our children to be in school. I want our children to learn from the adults around them that they too care for the environment. When everything is falling apart, every one of us have to pick up the pieces.
Asha Alexander is the principal of the Kindergarten Starters, an international primary school of over 5,000 students based in Dubai. I joined Asha along with 40 local organisations at a tree planting event she had organised in the desert. It's sort of an odd thing, isn't it, planting trees in the desert? Surely it can't support a forest.
Nobody's tried, and I'm going to try. It's not about the tree planting. It's if that seed is planted in their minds, in their hearts, and they are moved, then there's plenty of hope out there.
We can't believe that a 16-year-old is changing the environment around us. Greta Thunberg is still on action, and she's trying to save the world and spread more awareness and get into people's minds that we have to save the world.
And I guess before she arrived, children probably didn't feel like they had any power.
You get some encouragement and some motivation to do things that you really think you can't.
That's great.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, everybody.
Back at Asha's school, a familiar face arrives.
Good morning.
Hello!
And welcome to Dubai.
It's lovely and warm, isn't it?
It is lovely and warm. Who knew?
Who knew? We've never seen each other before. Good morning, everybody. The reason we are here is to be working together, building a new curriculum for the world. Caesar Pinia Pulcherima. We need to find out if this tree has any medicinal qualities to it, because I mean, really, the plants are our medicine, aren't they? They're going to help us fix our world. Yay!
Melanie is here with a delegation of education specialists from a progressive London borough.
This is the world leader. It's the first school in the world that every teacher in every classroom is an Educate Global climate change teacher. We've come to Dubai to bring this magic back to Hammersmith and Fulham. We want to take it back to the UK and then globally.
Is there any way, a lot of us tend to waste water there. How do we save water there?
I'd heard a great deal so far about planting trees and avoiding plastics, but I was keen to see children being taught not what to think, but how to think.
The robotics lab. Good morning, everybody.
The planet is warming from North Pole to South Pole. I would like a device which would tell me if it's safe to go out and play without waiting for the temperature forecast. Is that possible? Sure, we have designed a microwave thermosensor watch which does the temperature check for me without me having to step out and get sunburned.
There's nothing worse. That's amazing. Who's next? Who's next? What's next?
KTS has taken a pledge to plant 15,000 trees every year. And do you know that we have achieved the target for this year? Isn't it wonderful?
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That can print food.
Yes.
Amazing. This is incredible.
If everyone in the world can contribute with us, we can change the world.
Wow. Has everybody here heard of Greta Thunberg?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
And has she inspired all of you?
Yes.
So do you think that you would have the courage that she has to stand up? I hope so. I hope so. Thank you very, very much, everybody.
I mean, literally what they've taught our kids, I think we wouldn't have learned in next 20, 30 years.
The choice of being ignorant was what I had chosen. And now she is educating me. I didn't know what carbon footprint was.
Every student in KGS is a Greta somewhere.
No, don't, you're going to make me cry. You've got to stop now. The most profound thing for me today was meeting the parents. Parents telling me that their children have changed their lives and their own understanding of climate change. And then the parents telling me that they've done the climate change course. I was totally blown away.
Dubai, of course, itself is kind of an interesting place to come, right? It has one of the biggest carbon footprints of all cities across the world. You see the traffic on the roads, you see the air conditioning units, you see the indoor ski slope.
We are not sustainable. None of us, no country in the developed world is sustainable. You know, we're writing checks that our planet can't cash. So, to be honest, for us to have the hump and say, well, how dare Dubai? How dare we? I think we all have to learn from each other and we all have to buck up. So he's very important.
This is Melanie Harwood.
Good morning, pleased to meet you. We just can't wait to tell you all that we've been doing.
The next day, Emirati education dignitaries arrive for a climate change conference. Kicking things off, 202 children singing the school's new climate crisis anthem.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that we said we were to gain? What about us? What about
Taking a cue from Michael Jackson, who had the sensitivity and realization, if we don't fix nature now, it's at the point of no return.
When 5,000 children send a handwritten letter to their leadership asking for that leader to please make laws to ban single-use plastic, that leader is compelled to act. You have a voice, your children have a voice. Write it down, write those letters and ask your leadership to lead. They cannot say no.
Greta Thunberg and other children going on a strike and the earth dying. This makes me feel scared.
Chef Muhammad bin Rashid bin Bana is Teflon and plastic free al-Imara. I want every school to talk about climate change, and I want every teacher present in this room to talk about climate change and how to make Earth a better place to live in. Some of you may want to know my name, and my name is Effie Child. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
This is only the beginning. You know, you're going to be talking about the same thing in front of the whole world very soon. They may ask you to travel and talk to children all over the world. Are you ready? Yeah. High five. High five.
I need to take you with me to COP25 so that you can meet Greta Thunberg. But we'll have to ask your mum.
Do you think those people are going to listen to you? Do you think they're going to listen to you? Why should they listen to you?
That's because if they don't listen to me, the climate change will not stop.
Okay, what is it that you can do?
Spread my message.
Spread your message. How? How are you going to spread your message? Where are the places?
By telling them, and by telling the message all over the world. I'm going to the Philippines and talk about
Philippines,
it.
okay.
So they can also know.
Are you aware about anything that you saw in the Philippines which you are worried about? Were they cutting the trees? Were they wasting water in the Philippines? Did you see anything like that?
I saw my sister shooting a water gun at me. The water gun needs water. And Jana wasted water on my t-shirt.
She wasted water on your t-shirt. That's sad.
Say trees. We've talked a lot about finding the next Greta Thunberg. There seems to be a lot of pressure suddenly on this 6-year-old.
I mean, this school, every child is a Greta Thunberg here. I don't think you quite realise. I think that the schools where we have these educate global climate change teachers, amazing things are happening. We've got to go back home and go and see what's going on there. It's pretty wild. It's so exciting.
I'm still left wondering how much of the hype is hyperbole, but the enthusiasm is infectious.
Look at the sun going down in that city, that skyline.
Melanie's disruptive approach, a far cry from the slow-moving bureaucracy normally associated with organisations as large as the UN, is gathering momentum. In the face of such a fundamental crisis, I can't help but hope she succeeds. Looking around at this skyline and this metropolis in the desert, I mean, so many of the issues that we do face are here, right? We have the desert, we have the rising sea levels, we have the use of fossil fuels.
We are here, and effectively all of our issues and angst started in the Middle East, and that's where we're going to fix it. Perhaps there's a reason for this madness. Perhaps the reason we've come back here is to start here to heal that wound. Now that I see what is possible when you have an army of Greta Thunbergs, you can achieve anything.